Hi guys, so we know that the NHS has been sold off bit by bit and it has been sped up over the last number of years under Tory administrations. Well, the next Prime Minister looks likely to continue that trend, but don't take my word for it, take Liz Truss's own word for it. I don't like relying on the Daily Express, but like a stopped clock, they can be right twice a day. This is the headline from an article on Friday the 19th of August. It says, "Pay to see your GP. Liz Truss's radical reform to NHS and end to child benefit for all." The subtitle says, Liz Truss wanted patients to be charged to see their GPs and to cut doctors' pay by 10%. A pamphlet co-authored by the Tory leadership frontrunner in 2019 has indicated. The article goes on to say that Liz Truss wanted to see child benefit abolished along with other cuts to public services. Liz Truss, it seems, is an advocate for small government, where taxes along with public services are cut. This is to keep the rich happy and private organisations who want a slice of the massive public sector pie. Now you're probably wondering, where did Truss come up with such ideas? Liz Truss is a supporter of the 1828 think tank. As you can see here, she is one of the parliamentary supporters, along with people like Rachel McLean and Julian Knight. The organisation claims to be non-partisan, but you can clearly see that all of the parliamentary supporters are Tories. But what about the NHS? Well, here's an article published in the 1828 website about GPs and the NHS. It says, "We need our GPs to be fully operational again, despite what happens with COVID. Those of us who believe that the NHS is an antiquated and inefficient system in need of total reform know that we will be met with scaremongering about an American-style healthcare system and will be shut down. But something has to happen, because we cannot continue with people dying from cancers that a GP could have spotted or lying at home wondering what that chest pain is. Examining our whiteness is a problem for another time, or never. Seeing a doctor is a more pressing concern." The latter part, I have no idea what they're talking about. But the idea that the NHS, which has been underfunded over the last 12 years, is antiquated and inefficient is of course part of the plan to convince the public that a private healthcare system would be more modern and efficient. Notice the use of the word scaremongering here. These are the same type of people who came up with the term Project Fear when it came to the predicted problems of Brexit. Liz Truss is a major threat to the NHS, perhaps even more so than the prime ministers that came before her, because in a sense it's out in the open. I expect her to run the NHS down during her time in number 10, talking up how great the staff are, but how the system needs root and branch reform. Reform, of course, being code word for privatisation. During a cost of living crisis and following one of the greatest challenges to face the NHS in a generation, it's important that the British people are prepared to fight to keep and to claw back their free at the point of use healthcare service. This is probably the greatest battle to save it. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.